Protected from them sheep that they killing us all. Eye for eye, defeat villains in the dawn. Power of resolution for a war, even stars. The knowledge to build is what they live. Taking older kids in the older folk. The clean cause they need it. Politics with the king. About economic growth, true PTSD. Cause mental health ain't a joke. Need the money in it. Everyone would know everywhere we go. DJ Monster, let's get it. We the champions. We doing numbers. Straight up.
That transfer me over really to she can't, I would have to transfer him back to her.
Yeah.
Like, I already got this barcode, so nobody can use it.
Yeah, nobody else can use it. So what you should do is add them to your wallet. Until one, like, where your card is. Oh, so you just kind of holding on to that third.
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's not going to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you got the ticket.
I got all three. She transferred all three to me.
Oh, yeah, then that's it. So, babe, it just be them three that be going? Oh, all right.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run.
Section 129, row 3, seat what, 19 to 20? That's tough. That's tough as shit.
He also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Looking to throw on second down. Wallace. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. But there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And a flag comes in as Howard falls incomplete.
I was thinking that the whole time.
Yeah, but I know how she always told. So it was like, you know what I'm saying?
Did you ask her?
And I asked her, I said, you want to go to the game? She was like, how much is tickets? But I was like, because I know she always comments out, like, that she wanted to bump, like, bumble up. Like, it's a free ticket for you, but you got, you know, you got to bundle up. That's the cool thing.
4 yards there on
and
the
you
carry.
need to sit down and look at these dates. So I know what I'm going and talk to Leslie about getting this time sheet.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This is incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On the option to give to Williams here. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if he can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1. A lot more to go. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Kamara there with a 1st down carry, but not much running room. And he takes it forward for only a couple. It's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. We can't see that there. He had no time to do much of anything. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Parkey is good, and the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
That's what they did this. And she left like 5 and below. That's her store she always walked to. Like, we get her little snacks and stuff. I should have like a $50 gift card.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Yeah, they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Back to throw. Wallace. And he's got him in. Corey Davis. And he will have the Broncos first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
2nd and 11. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that. That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now we give up the middle to Williams. Oh, it shifts past him. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On 1st down, Wallace. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football when the rookie QB gets his first touchdown.
Damn, I was trying hard as fuck not to do that. I fucking did that.
He wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go for the football, right? You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Turner now to throw on 2nd down.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
They'll need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. The toss here completed to Pittman.
And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the 1st down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. The kick by Parkey is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they're going to take possession of the football. At the 14-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
A tackle made there by Caden Stearns.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd down.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in somewhere along the assembly line.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he would be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Now Cody Parkey up to try the field goal. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Parkey is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Takes it at the 7. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Off the play fake, Wallace. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're right back to him for 20 and a first. They'll try to run the option left side. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water.
Yeah, you good?
Pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free.
I just got out of the shower. Where you
You
at?
mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up.
Where you at?
He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
And not able to break
You went to
away
dance?
this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Oh, it wasn't long.
Security, but not much else to show for it. I guess that was a little better. He got back to the line of scrimmage there after the loss on.
All right, I'm locked in. I'm getting my tail kicked in May.
So let's put on our
I mean,
offense
I cut you
coordinator.
in.
They've been very aggressive against the run the last 2 plays. I'm thinking screen right here. Let him come get the quarterback and dump it off. There could be some room to roam.
He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 28. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Wallace escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board. It's now 9-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Turner. He'll get this one to Pittman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Another completion there. And we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation. A top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it? Not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
Forced out to his left. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in his first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Here's Turner on 1st and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And now off to the races, down the right side. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy, Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Fields the squib kick right around the 30. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
To throw on 2nd down. Turner, slant pass complete to Olave. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And Thomas has it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Dancing to his left. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw. Turner. Toward the sideline. He will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Kamara up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Hands it off out of the gun. About 3 yards there to the 27. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Back to throw. Turner. Throwing out right here. Caught by Olave. And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20, but he's a yard or two short. That's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be fourth down.
If for baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a fourth down.
Now Turner throwing on fourth down, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires, and the Broncos will take over on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it, go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
60 yards rushing for him now, and what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Chandler on second down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And he's going to use his legs here. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute it.
Touchdown, Broncos! Cortland Sutton from 13 yards out. His guys are able to extend their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Only a short game there, but that's okay if you're the offense. They brought a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make second down a lot shorter than it was looking for a moment.
On second down, Kamara. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. Slot man moves right. Turner from the gun on third down, eluding the pressure right. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct.
You see the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me.